Workers for the Red Cross are responding across the U.S. as this winter storm brings treacherous travel conditions and life-threatening cold from the south all the way up to New England. More than 125 warming centers and shelters are open. Let's bring in Jonathan McNamara, national spokesperson for the Red Cross. Jonathan, we've been talking about the power outages, more than 1 million customers without power, and that's amplified because each customer can represent, 2, 3, 10, more than that people. I imagine that's the biggest issue that folks out there are facing right now, just the lack of power, huh?
Yeah, we're extremely concerned. I'm here in Virginia, where we're now starting to see that transition from snow to ice, and working with our partners at Dominion Energy, we're now unfortunately starting to see the power outages rise here in the Commonwealth. And this is a picture that we're seeing across the country. Red Cross responses in 26 states, over 1,500 Red Cross workers engaged. And unfortunately, we expect that number could rise as we go through. It's going to be a challenging couple of days, followed by some really dangerously cold temperatures. And that's why we're urging people who are watching this, if you still have your power, take steps to power your electronic devices, but also take steps to protect your home. We're very concerned about the possibility of frozen pipes in many areas. So this is a very dangerous situation, and we're grateful for so many of our responders for being involved.
In this internet era, people are accustomed to going to their laptop computer or desktop computer to figure out where they should go. But if you don't have power, it might not be so easy. You might not have your Wi-Fi up and running. So how do they find, say, a Red Cross shelter if they need to go to one?
Yeah, well, if your cell phone is still powered, we have a tool called the Red Cross Emergency app, which is going to allow you to find a emergency shelter location near you, as well as a tremendous amount of tips to help keep you safe during winter weather and extreme cold. But we're also encouraging people to watch their local news and to follow their local governments, who are also going to be posting information about emergency shelters. If you're going to be in your home, though, during these situations, it's important that you're following safe practices like using generators safely, as well as things like space heaters, because unfortunately, you also see an increase in home fires during this time. So many different ways that you could stay safe. Fortunately, the Red Cross and many partners are getting the message out so that people can avoid those dangerous situations.
Yeah, I mean, most people are being urged on this Sunday to stay home and, watch TV, read a book, whatever. But you've got workers who need to get to these shelters. How are they doing at that particular job?
Yeah, well, fortunately, we at the Red Cross have a number of partners who aid in that effort. It could be local and state governments, local police departments, as well as the National Guard. In many of these areas, however, we will able to pre-position supplies, as well as Red Cross volunteers and staff in these emergency shelter locations, in these warming centers. Our first priority, obviously, is their safety, and we're never going to put them in harm's way. And that's, again, where we rely on those relationships and our forecasters and partnerships at the local, state, and federal level to know where we're going to need to be a support procedure, and then put those positions in place before those events ever occur.
What's the biggest need for the Red Cross right now?
Well, we're dealing with a number of things. Obviously, on the disaster side, we're encouraging people to take steps to keep themselves safe, but we're also dealing with an emergency blood shortage across the country. Over 100 blood drives canceled as a result of this storm, leading to over 3,500 units of blood uncollected. So if you're in an area that's not being affected by this winter weather, please consider scheduling your appointment to donate blood at redcrossblood.org. We want to keep what's already a severe blood shortage from getting worse, and that's something we're going to be focusing on over the days and weeks to come as we try to help our hospital partners that are already stretched thin, dealing with what has been a very active flu season. So again, redcrossblood.org, schedule your appointment and support the Red Cross and the patients we serve.
Jonathan McNamara from the Red Cross in Virginia right now for us. Jonathan, thanks for the information.